everybody, and welcome to another video on Boundary Visions. I'm excited to welcome you all to the next STEM learning video on my channel. Also, I'm going to announce a surprise at the end of the video, so make sure you stick till the end. Today my friend Ian will be answering the question he said in his previous video. If you haven't seen that video, I'll leave a link to it in the description box below. I am as curious as you guys to see what the answer is. First, we will watch a quick recap on the robot special features. Over to you, Ian.
Okay, so now I'm going to show you the special features on the robot. Okay, so the infrared sensor over here is pre-programmed to make a noise when it detects something in front of it. So if I put my finger in front of it, it makes a buzzing noise. The color sensor and the touch sensor are pre-programmed to say which side of the robot they're on. So, for example, if I put my hand over the color sensor, it will say left because it's on the left side of the robot. And the touch sensor, one click, would say right. That's pretty much all you have for the EV3R Storm robot. Trivia before we leave. Why does the sensor here in the front use infrared light instead of white light? Leave your answer in the comments below. Hi guys, Ian here again, and in today's video I will be answering the trivia question I left in my last video. If you have not seen that, please check the link in the description below, and please like and subscribe to Vamsi's channel. Without further ado, let's get started. So the trivia question I left in my last video was, why do infrared sensors like these use infrared light instead of regular white light? Before we go into the exact answers, you have to study the basics first. So let's see what those are. So when you look at regular sunlight or white light, you think it's just plain white or yellow. But actually, it consists of a set of colors. How do we know? Well, we know because of an experiment conducted by a famous scientist 4 centuries ago. You might have heard of him. His name is Isaac Newton. So what Newton did was he directed sunlight through a glass prism looking for an interesting result. Well, he did get one because, to his astonishment, he found out that it split into a set of colors. These set of colors are known as the visible light spectrum. They consist of the colors red to purple. Basically like your average rainbow on a rainy day. I can't exactly use the rain, and I won't be using a prism either, but you can create a visible light spectrum using 2 simple household items, a torch and a CD. So for this experiment, I'll have to turn off the light, so please just hang with me for a second. Here you can see the visible light spectrum. I apologize if some of the colors are not clear, but they are there. So you can see that it spans from red to purple, and in between there are like the color mixes such as yellow, orange, turquoise, blue, etc. etc. Beyond these are special types of radiation. So now I'll explain what exactly is infrared and how it was discovered. It all started back in the 18th century when another great scientist called William Herschel conducted another experiment in his lab. So what Herschel did this time was, just like Newton, he directed sunlight through a prism, but this time he used 3 thermometers to measure the temperature of the spectrum. One he placed beyond the purple end of the scale, one he placed in the middle, and the last one he placed beyond the red end. Sure, you got your average result for the middle one, but the other 2 sides gave him a good shock. Here, for the red side, the temperature was way warmer compared to the rest of the scale, and here it was colder than the rest of the scale. So this means that there were actually some kind of invisible wavelength beyond the sides. This invisible wavelength past red is known as infrared. So now that we know what infrared light is, let's see why it's useful to sensors. There are 2 types of infrared sensors: heat detection sensors and proximity sensors. Heat detection sensors are used to detect the temperature of a certain object, and when detected, it will show red for a warm thing and blue for a cold thing. Proximity sensors work a bit differently. Proximity sensors send a beam of infrared light from a transmitter, and when the light bounces back, it can tell how long it took and how far the object was, thus telling the robot to move away from the obstacle. We use infrared light in sensors because they cannot be detected by the naked eye, thus allowing security cameras to operate without criminals seeing that they're being monitored. That's the gist of infrared. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching.
Thank you so much, Alien, for sharing another interesting video to explain all about lights and answer your question, why do robot sensors use infrared lights instead of white lights? Now I have a good understanding about Isaac Newton's prism experiment and William Herschel's infrared experiment. Also, I love watching a visible light spectrum demo. Like Indian, you can participate in the STEM challenge by commenting ideas in the comment section down below, or if you're interested, you can share a video for me to post on this channel. Now it's time for the announcement. As you already know, I've been uploading STEM videos for the past month every day, and now I've reached my 24th video. The next 25th episode is going to be a special one, so don't miss out. In the meantime, if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Thanks again to all my subscribers for your support. I'll see you all on my 25th special video, and until then, bye!